Coming up, a wreck on I-75 takes the life of a Missouri man.
And Georgia scores a D- on his ethics report card.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Chandler Wilkerson.
And I'm Victoria Dean. The Georgia State Patrol found a deadly sight when it responded to a highway wreck in Lowndes County Friday night. This four-car wreck resulted in the death of 88-year-old James Lyle Baker around 9 p.m. Friday. Baker was traveling northbound on Interstate 75 when he stopped his 1989 Cadillac sedan in the middle lane with no working lights. The disabled Cadillac was struck by three cars. Troopers had all three lanes closed until 11:25 p.m. Baker was pronounced dead at the scene. Georgia State Patrol does not suspect alcohol or drugs to be a contributing factor, and no charges will be filed.
U.S. Attorney Michael Moore has announced his resignation and will be leaving on November 23rd. In 2010, Moore was sworn in by President Barack Obama as the Middle District of Georgia's U.S. Attorney. In October of 2013, Moore opened a federal review of the death of 17-year-old Kendrick Johnson, who was found inside a gym mat at Lowndes High School. Although a state autopsy ruled the death was accidental, the Johnson family suspected foul play. Moore has forwarded the federal investigation to the Northern District of Ohio for further investigation.
The Center for Public Integrity has given Georgia a D- on its report on state integrity. The ethics investigation is part of a national survey to reveal government accountability and transparency in public access to information, electoral oversight, and legislative accountability. This year, Georgia was ranked 24th out of the 50 states, which is an improvement from 2012 when the state was ranked 50th. Georgia's problems stem largely from a lack of financial transparency in lobbying disclosure, political financing, and state budget processes. The CPI also says that the governor has too much power.
The Enterprise Innovation Institute is performing a community readiness assessment to determine if Valdosta is ready for a business incubator. A business incubator is a company that provides services such as management training or office space to new or startup companies. The Valdosta Lowndes County Chamber of Commerce commissioned the study to analyze Valdosta's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats by interviewing local businesses, government, entrepreneurs, and education leaders.
On Saturday, the Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful organization hosted its fall electronics recycling event. I attended the event and saw just how many Valdosta citizens showed up to recycle their old electronics the proper way. Have you ever had an old phone or a computer that you wanted to dispose of? Well, this Saturday there was an event where citizens could go and throw away their old electronics the safe way. The Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful organization teamed up this Saturday with the Atlanta Recycling Solutions and the Public Works Department to host the Fall Electronics Recycling event. It took place at the Mathis Auditorium on North Ashley Street. Citizens came and dropped off their televisions, phones, old printers, computers, and other technology items while a number of volunteers helped them unload their cars. The event is one of the 2 annual e-recycling events that support the city's recycling program by providing citizens with a viable solution to properly dispose of their electronics. Last year, over 30,000 pounds of electronics were collected at the spring and fall event. Citizens are always encouraged to discard used or unwanted electronic equipment in a convenient and environmentally responsible way, which will ultimately play a major role in the preservation of the community. With News Valdosta, I'm Victoria Dean.
Due to an increase in crashes, the local Georgia State Patrol says it will target distracted drivers over the holidays. Georgia law prohibits any actions that distract a driver from operating a vehicle safely. Troopers are making an effort to stop drivers who are texting, using a phone, eating, drinking, or failing to exercise due care. The law prohibits drivers under the age of 18 from using phones for texting or calling while driving. For all ages, texting while driving is illegal in Georgia because it requires visual, manual, and cognitive attention.
When we return, Valdosta City Schools may finally receive their share of local tax revenues.
And the Valdosta Lowndes Parks and Recreation Authority will host tryouts for a very special team sport. We'll have these stories and more right after our break.
It's the Odridic phone. I didn't even think these things worked. Hello? Oh, it's for you.
My dad's one of the producers. He's there tonight.
Bring this one.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
The Valdosta School Board may receive property tax revenues much sooner than expected. The City Schools Director of Finance says the board may not have to borrow any money for this month. He's still not projecting any tax revenue just yet, but says the school system will have enough money to make payroll and pay bills for November. Although there is no set date for the arrival of the tax revenue, board members hope to receive it sometime this week or after Thanksgiving.
The Valdosta Lowndes County Parks and Recreation Authority will begin tryouts for its Special Olympics floor hockey team today. Any students between the ages of 8 and 21 are eligible to come and try out. For more information about the floor hockey event or the teams, go online to VLPRA.com or contact the Special Olympics event coordinator, Tammy Crosby.
Hoping to cut the cost of utility bills, the Lowndes County Board of Education has hired ABM Building Solutions and Seisman's Industry to perform energy audits. Each company presented to the board different ways that they could help with energy saving. Board members approved hiring both companies to ensure saving as much money as possible and to get an accurate indication of just how much those savings will be. With their investment, they hope to reach $1.5 million in savings per year.
Last Thursday, the Therapeutics Division of the Valdosta Lowndes County Parks and Recreation Authority held its monthly holiday festivities for the Young Adult Club. Reporter Elizabeth Tate was there to see the club's event in honor of Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is a time of gathering with friends and family, and 'tis the season. The Valdosta Lowndes County Parks and Recreation Authority's Therapeutic Division hosted their Young Adult Club's Thanksgiving dinner this past Thursday. The event was the VLPRA's monthly holiday happening for the Young Adult Club. The club stands to bring together a group of people who may not have the opportunity otherwise. Everyone gathered to celebrate the Thanksgiving holiday with a meal catered by Mama June's.
We're just, enjoying friends and fellowship, and I wanted to have this event primarily for them to be with others just like them, and you never know, this could be an opportunity where they may not get to eat turkey dinner or enjoy ham and enjoy the traditional things that you and I get to enjoy on a typical Thanksgiving dinner. So I wanted to provide that for them tonight, and what a great opportunity for them to get together, and they're my friends, they're my family, and I wouldn't want to spend this night any other way.
In addition to the catered dinner, the club also participated in some fun dancing and the game bingo. Many items were donated to the club in an effort to award prizes to the winners of each bingo game.
It's just awesome to get to know all these people and come out and celebrate holidays. It's a great experience. We're going to have a big bingo game, and we have a lot of prizes over there that everybody can win. So it should be a lot of fun, and everybody's going to go home happy.
The celebration was a fun time for everyone in the club. I'm Elizabeth Tate with News Valdosta.
This Wednesday, there will be an opportunity for the Valdosta community to enjoy a free Thanksgiving dinner with family and friends. Here's reporter Chris Carter with more information.
I'm outside the Southside Recreation Center, where they will be hosting the Community Harvest Day event this upcoming Saturday. The event is open to the entire community and is free of charge. Come out and enjoy a traditional Thanksgiving Day dinner, along with fellowship with friends, family, and other members of the community. The event will have live entertainment along with other fun activities. This event is also set up to give thanks for the 2015 calendar year. It will last from 11:30 to 2:30 and is located off of South Oak Street. For more information, contact Rachel Bradley with the Southside Recreation Center. With News Valdosta, I'm Chris Carter.
The South Georgia Medical Center, along with more than 30 other state health leaders, is a part of launching the Nobody Quits Like Georgia campaign. The new campaign is focused on connecting Georgians with the tools and resources necessary to quit smoking. SGMC will host a cold turkey event next Thursday, November 19th, on the pedestrian mall of Valdosta State University's campus. The event will start at 11 a.m. and end at 1 p.m. Free tobacco cessation information and turkey sandwiches will be provided at the event.
As we get closer to the winter season, it is just around the time to begin preparing for flu season. Walgreens pharmacists will be available to administer free flu shots for the underinsured or uninsured. This will take place on next Wednesday between 11:30 a.m. and 12:45 p.m. at the Community Soup Kitchen at 601 North Lee Street.
We'll take another short break, but when we get back, we'll take a look at the weather forecast with Tatiana Phelps.
So stay with us.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, double ball Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, sparkle snacks Sunday. All the healthy children eat well and move a lot. And move a lot. And move a lot. Eat well and move a lot.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day.
Skip a rope Saturday, freeze tag Friday, tap dance Thursday. Whole grains Wednesday, try a veggie Tuesday. Let's move Monday, split the sweet Sunday. Eat well and move a lot. Today is Saturday. Yeah. Today is Saturday. All the healthy children, all the healthy children.
Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
Here, we are a community of 11,000 individual stories.
A place where all doors are open.
Your home away from home.
Where you will make lifelong connections.
And you will never feel invisible.
Here, you will write it,
research it, sing it,
broadcast it, share it, serve it,
teach it,
nurture, and own it.
VSU, over 100 majors, championship athletics, and just far enough away from home. Find out what VSU can do for you.
Sorry. Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now it's time for a look at our weather with Tatiana Phelps. Tatiana, what's in the forecast?
Thanks, Chandler. And there's a beautiful day in store here in Valdosta with mostly sunny skies and a high of 78 degrees. So if you have some outdoor activities in store today, don't worry about any rain. It's going to cool down a little bit tonight as the low will be 59 degrees. A light jacket may come in handy if you decide to go anywhere after sundown. Tomorrow we'll have another nice day with partly cloudy skies and a temperature a little hotter at 81 degrees. The UV index will be at a middle rating of 5 on a 10-point scale today, so make sure to protect your skin if you're sensitive to UV rays. Today's pollen count is low at only a 1.9 on the scale. This should provide some relief for those of you with sensitivities to allergies. However, since the pollen count is expected to rise a little over the next couple of days, it's not a bad idea to prepare ahead of time. That's all for today's forecast. Now let's head back to the news desk.
Thanks, Tatiana. When we come back, we'll check in with our sports anchor, Kendrick King.
So don't go away.
Thank you for calling your GED Pep Talk Center. All right, now, are you ready for your GED Pep Talk?
Being nervous is okay. It just shows that you're serious about getting your diploma.
All right, listen, we all need a little nudge sometimes. I don't function without coffee in the morning, but it is going to take more than a double mochaccino to help you here.
A lot of things are scary. Heck, I'm scared of clowns.
No quiero ir. Danny, no lo puedo hacer. Quiero ir. Danny, lo voy a hacer.
DMC, liking your pep talk style.
Just keeping it real, Debs. Just keeping it real.
Louder! louder. I'm gonna get my GED. Come on, get your GED. Hey. Keep it down, brother. Thanks.
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry.
Just...
I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Welcome back. We've had a very big weekend in football. Now let's go to Kendrick King for our local sports update. Kendrick?
Thanks, guys. We'll start with some playoff action in 6A football. The Valdosta Wildcats football team has broken its state playoff losing streak after coming up with a huge road win against North Cobb in the first round of the 6A bracket. The final score was 21-17 as the Wildcats will now move on to play against another prestigious high school program, Grayson High School, as the Cats look to get their program's 900th win and move on even further into the playoffs. The Lowndes County Vikings football season ended after a devastating loss in the first playoff round against McEachern by a score of 34-11. Lowndes County actually led the game 11-7 before McEachern reeled off 27 straight points en route to a home victory. The Vikings offense struggled again as they ended their season with a record of 6-5. After a scrimmage victory against Brooks County, the Valdosta Wildcats basketball team plans on starting the season off right as they face off against the Thomasville Bulldogs on Friday. The two teams already faced each other last week, so now that both teams are warmed up, there's no telling who will come out with the victory. In university news, the Blazers football team wrapped up its regular season in victorious fashion. Valdosta State defeated Florida Tech 39-21 in a game that sends the storied football program back to the Division II playoffs. It was a close one for most of the game, with Florida Tech leading 21-20 for the most of the third quarter until Valdosta scored 19 unanswered points to win in a dramatic fashion. Valdosta will host Carson Newman on Saturday in the first round of the Division II playoffs. The Valdosta State's volleyball team's winning streak has ended with a loss to North Alabama. The final score was 1-3. The Lady Blazers look to come back stronger as they face off against West Alabama tomorrow. That's it for the sports. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Kendrick. After the break, we'll learn how the Living Bridges Ministry is helping local students.
So don't go away.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
And we're back with News Valdosta.
The Living Bridges Ministry has been helping a handful of students succeed. The ministry has been working for the past 8 months to help these students establish stability in life and to find and keep jobs. On December 2nd, Living Bridges will finish its first transformation class. The program runs through 3 different stages: how to get by in the world, how to get a job, and how to set a goal. The teacher of the class, Tony Gunter, says he hopes Living Bridges can provide students with another transformation class starting in February of next year. Gunter says that if financial backing is possible, the ministry can move to teaching 8 more students.
Thanks for watching our program today. I'm Chandler Wilkerson.
And I'm Victoria Dean. Join us again tomorrow for more local news.